The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm. See, this is music that just fits my house perfect. On a rainy Sunday afternoon, sitting around my old house, on my porch.
And wine.
That's good stuff.
People always want to listen to like reggae or something when they go out to the beach or to the park or outside. Like, I hate reggae.
I'm not a fan of reggae either. I don't even like reggaeton.
Screw you.
I know. Sorry. It's got a lot of pitbull in it.
Yeah, he's mean shitball.
All right. Okay, here are 5 totally harmless phrases that are actually secretly offensive. This is from crack.com. So do you know the kinds of cesspools your words were hanging out in before they got into your mouth? Well, they do. They did some research, and here are the backstories on a lot of our... I should mute this. On a lot of our... backstories on a lot of our sayings. Okay, so for instance, bang for your buck. It's actually a cute slogan for total annihilation. It came by 1953. The Eisenhower administration had a bit of a problem divorcing the fiscal conservatism of the Republican Party with the Cold War necessity of, well, eternal war. Their solution was the new look, a policy of using nuclear weapons in any battle larger than a brush fire conflict. This strategy would replace expensive soldiers with cheap atom bombs. Thus, the president and the American people would get more bang for their buck with their tax dollars.
Fun fact.
Fun fact for you.
There was actually, it's one of the smallest one of those weapons I know of. Was it's a 120 millimeter rocket.
Okay.
It's called the Davy Crockett.
Really?
It was a nuclear rocket.
What the heck?
Like RPG. There's nuclear artillery too. Like Atomic Annie. I saw her down in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. It was like I think it was a 155 millimeter.
I've heard of Atomic Annie.
Freaking radioactive or nuclear cannon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Next, sold me down the river. A lot of people means betrayal.
That makes...
It doesn't.
I think that's kind of obvious.
It comes from the slave trade. The river being referred to as the Mississippi or the Ohio, and they are literally being sold down the river as slaves. Getting sold down the river was a pretty fate even for them. They weren't merely going from one plantation to the other. Chances are they would be en route to southern parts of Mississippi, which generally had way worse conditions. Next, grandfathering in was a way to exclude African Americans from voting. Following the end of slavery, African American men were finally given the right to vote. But not every state was so keen to extend these liberties, since flat-out forbidding them from voting was now illegal. Many states tried to circumvent the law by coming up with a bunch of new rules to exclude black voters. Mandatory literacy, mandatory literacy tests and constitutional quizzes were instituted, which most African Americans at the time probably couldn't pass. Most of them couldn't even read, but not strictly because of their skin tone. Technically, it's still racist. America's future depended on people passing the 1800s equivalent of a shitty IQ test that your aunt shares on Facebook in order to vote. So when they say grandfathering in, it means you didn't have to take the test. You're grandfathered in. You were excluded from the test. Yeah. But all the other new citizens had to take this test. Next.
Here's a fun fact about the Civil War. It was fought over the price of gluten.
See, gluten's bad. That is the reason to avoid gluten altogether. Look at what it causes. Just look at the hurt it causes. No? All right. Pipe dreams.
Stick gluten in your pipe and smoke it.
It refers to opium hallucinations, not
pipe
big dreams.
Oh, okay.
Smoking opium. Opiate-based commerce was important to Victorian England's economy. Women with menstrual problems who were prone to hysteria or fainting fits were given basically opium treatments.
I'm assuming the fainting fits weren't associated with corsets at all.
No, of course not. Children were prescribed opiates so that they might be seen but not heard. You could pop.
God.
You could pop. I know. I wish
That
I had a
work?
batch for my kids. You could pop down to the corner chemist and pick up some cocaine or arsenic. You could easily visit an opium den with the likes of Lewis Carroll and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Grab a pipe and have yourself some vivid hallucinations. The writer, Lewis Carroll, actually coined the phrase pipe dreams.
I kind of want to read some Lewis Carroll right now.
I know, right?
Read some Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah, dude's crazy.
I haven't read that one for a while. I read Alice in Wonderland actually last year.
Really?
Yeah, I was bored.
And the last one, The Other Side of the Tracks. I think we all know what that's about. Segregation.
8 Mile?
Physical obstacle. Well, kind of. In a way, it is. It's meant to keep poor people out. It's built right in to design the cities. Railroads, highways, other historically impassable avenues tended to reduce foot traffic to and from useful things like schools, hospitals, and parks, which sucks for those unfortunately born on the wrong side of the tracks. The wrong side of the tracks. This segregation used to be done deliberately, though it's since simply become just a mother habit now.
How is That's Mighty Whitey You not on there?
Because that's not like a long time saying.
People still say it.
Really?
Yeah, like That's Mighty Whitey You. Like, it's not so incredibly common anymore.
When did it
but
come? When did it come to fruition, though?
Like the 1800s, I think.
I don't know.
That's an old saying. Let's
See,
Google
that seems like it'd be more recent, like purposely racist and recent. Sounds like something that would start up on Chappelle's show.
Well, no, because he was said it in Dirty Harry. It's mighty whitey you.
Mighty whitey. I don't know.
Shit.
I suppose they can't get them all.
Origin, Southern U.S. It soon became general U.S. and heard in U.K. since the 1930s. Okay.
Maybe it's just not old enough. I'm sure we could probably have 100 different things on that list. 100 different sayings that are like not good.
Mighty Whitey is just horrible, though. It's like, apparently a black man can't do anything good. Mighty Whitey, you boy. And then you add the boy at the end, and it's holy shit.
Yeah. It's like saying not so gay. It's highly offensive. Like, this quiz is so gay.
Well, see, the thing is
That's not cool either. Kind of.
gay got hijacked like 20 times. Remember, already in the 20s, 30s, it was gay meant to be happy.
Yeah.
Then
he's
it
happy
became
gay.
homosexual.
Yeah, I know.
Then it became lame. So that one, like, it seems to be on just a ridiculous cycle. In 2 more years, it might be cool. People are like, that's gay, dude. And like, yeah, hell yeah, pretty gay.
I don't see that happening.
So gay, man.
I don't see that happening.
Or it just means hungry. Like, I'm so gay right now, I could eat a bag of sausages.
No, let's stop right now. I feel like we're gonna offend everybody.
I'm kind of trying to now.
Between all of our breaks. Let's not.
Something about
No. The only people that have been safe so far have been Asian people.
You can't really offend them.
Oh, you could.
They're so honorable.
Oh my god, there's so many stereotypes that you could do with Asian people.
Yeah, but they don't care.
They do. I think deep down inside that's gotta hurt them a little bit.
No, they're very reverie people.
And there it is. All right, well, thanks for tuning in today.
I've never offended the Muslims, I don't think. I feel like they have to deal with enough Trump supporters on a daily basis.
Oh my god, if there's a song you want to hear today, email me, Stacy at
Minorities in my water park.
That's STACY at urlradio.net. Everybody have a great afternoon.